everybody, and welcome back to Pixel Junkies. We're doing what is this?
Division again. No, Jordan's still here.
Oh,
3 weeks in a row. You got dead Jordan.
We can't mention South Park because we gotta. Let's get into this. We got a big audience in China that we don't want to offend.
Oh, yeah,
there's 6 people that watch us in China, and we don't want to offend them. And particularly, we don't want to offend the powerful and large-dicked leaders of the Communist Party of China.
Trying to suck dog shit. Fuck off.
Aaron?
Yeah. Fuck off. Winnie the Pooh.
He doesn't mean that, China.
What's his name? Shinny the Pooh? Fuck off.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know where we're going.
Look at them Christmas trees. What was it, Christmas weekend?
Well, the virus was... Where is it? This one. The virus was dispersed, whatever, on Black Friday, so there's a lot of Christmas decorations around. I don't know where this
I was here.
You were right in this intersection during Black Friday?
No, but I think... I'm just trying to think. I was around New York last year, and I went... Not very far because it's a fucking massive city, but I did walk like 50 kilometers around New York, and that was such a great
That's pretty neat
time. Yeah, it was really cool. So
it's a lot easier to do it as SpiderMan.
That's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the upper body strength you need to have to swing like a motherfucker?
Yeah, that's the thing, because the radioactive spider strength.
Yeah.
Of any size.
But do you think he goes home and he's like, fuck, that was a hard day?
Well, yeah, that's the. Have you read a Spider-Man comic? That's his whole fucking thing. He swings around, has the time of his life, goes home, remembers has responsibilities, and goes, "Fuck, this is a hard day." That's his whole character.
Okay, so speaking of Spider-Man comics,
yeah,
just quick
comics.
Note. This is just a quick comic books. Quick note. Anyways. I went and I was in Fredericton and I picked up a couple of comic books. And I was like, oh, I'll get a Spider-Man thing because they had like a buy one, get one free deal at this place. And it's so cool because it's a lot cheaper than Time Masters. But anyways, I pick up the Ben Reilly like saga, the whole saga.
Who?
The Clone Saga?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a good one. Because
it's Ben
It is.
It's widely considered to be one of the worst arcs in comic book history.
What? Come on, man. No.
It's like what was supposed to last for 6 months dragged on for 4 years because the writers had their thumb up their fucking ass the whole time.
Yeah.
It's such a convoluted storyline that it's so... They made fun of it in the 90s cartoon. Which
was the point of it. That's why it's a nostalgia thing mostly for me.
I mean, I like Ben Reilly as a character until they made him evil.
Ben Reilly's Spider-Man's clone.
Anyway. Like Boulder... A Bracker or something?
No, he's Ben because of Uncle Ben, and I don't know why he went with the name Riley.
Porter Peaker. Anyways, the whole point of this was my grandparents got me a comic book back in the 90s. And it was a one-off, and it had a 3D cover, and it was really cool.
Oh man, lenticular color covers.
Well, when you're like 8 years old or 9 years old, this is really fucking cool. So I didn't think anything of it, and I didn't realize what series it was because I hadn't read it in like 15 years. So I pick up the fucking Ben Reilly saga, and it's the fucking one with this comic book in it. And I was like, what are the chances?
That's pretty cool.
That I picked that one up. And I think some of the artwork in that is some of the best artwork. Because, like, the Peter Parker in it is, like, fucking hardcore, like...
It's not Peter Parker, though. It's
No. Like, there's an
He was running around at the same time, too.
Yeah, but there's some really cool artwork in this
particular...
Why do
they need Peter Parker and Peter Porker doing the same shit in the same comic book?
Because it's the whole point of
okay.
Thing.
Do you want me to get into it?
Bullshit.
Because I don't know the whole... I can't remember the whole story off the top of my head. Basically, Spider-Man found out that he had a clone, and then he found out that he was the clone, and then he found out that the clone was the clone, and then he found out that he was the clone, and then they gave up on the whole thing, and now he was just Peter Parker the whole time.
Oh my god, he was Peter Porker the whole time.
Yeah,
but Scarlet Spider gets introduced in the whole thing, and
he takes over for Spider-Man after a while because Peter Parker retires because he doesn't want to be Spider-Man anymore. So Ben Reilly takes over. It's a shitty fucking storyline.
But it's got great artwork, and Scarlet Spider is a dope costume.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you that you like what you like, and if it has nostalgic meaning for it, then that's certainly a thing. But like, it is not a well written.
No, I'm not saying that. It was just
you
the whole
literally
point of...
said that earlier. Jesus,
it's a good one because
it's not.
It is. It's a cool premise.
It's the best comic book
ever made. It is a cool premise. They just fucked up with it because they introduce so many different characters who have like there's no point to them, like fucking Father Time or whatever the fuck his name was.
Time Man?
No, his name is Father Time. He's a secret agent working for the government, I think. I can't remember. It's so fucking stupid.
They made Uncle Ben Man.
Uncle Ben Man?
Yeah, just Ben Man.
He likes rice.
Someone sent me a fucking photo a couple years ago of the Snapchat like face swap of Uncle Ben on Uncle Ben's rice. And I fucking never deleted it. Like, I'll just, whenever I'm having a bad day, I'll just go through my phone pictures.
It's the one thing keeping you going.
It is the only thing that keeps me going.
This shitty Spider-Man meme.
Man, are we in...
No, a friend of mine sent
Skyfall?
it to me. He was like, I fucking face swap Uncle Ben's face on Uncle Ben's rice. And I was like, this is amazing.
Or
it's all I have to keep me alive.
I was actually going to go with the 1998 Godzilla movie or whatever.
With Hank Azaria.
Yeah, what about it?
This is what this looks like. This is like a scene from the movie.
John Renault.
That was a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Stop saying bad things were good.
I'm going to say it was great because I watched it more than once.
I enjoyed that movie. It has its flaws, but I enjoyed that movie. Now, I haven't watched it in a while. But
see, guys, I don't watch movies critically.
Yeah, we know, because when we had a top 10 list for movies of the year a couple of years ago, you said Terminator 2 was one of them. Not that Terminator 2 is a bad movie. I love that movie, but it definitely didn't come out in 2017 or whenever the year was.
It was pretty dope. Because
yeah, I know it's a good movie. That's like, you know, what's the best music and the winner of the best single for the year 2019 is Dolly Parton for her song Jolene.
I would much rather that than some of the fucking other shit that comes out.
To be fair, if she won over Post Malone, that would be amazing.
No,
that's a great song. I don't understand what. Do you not like Jolene?
I love Jolene. It's my favorite song by her. I just, you know.
That is critically acclaimed as a great song of all time.
Like, I'd say I'd prefer Ellie Goulding's version, except Ellie Goulding is popular now, and I'm a hipster.
Yes. It's because she started working out.
Is Billie Eilish fucking awful?
Eilish? No, she's actually great.
No, she's dog shit.
I really like Bad Guy.
Really?
Yeah, except the ending. I don't like the ending of the song.
It's such a sparse song, though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know what, though? Listen to anything else happening in pop. It's like the not busiest, but like...
But all of pop is garbage.
Well, right, but,
no, it's not.
But like...
This is.
A lot of it is. But
90% of everything is trash.
She just likes making videos where she can have black shit come out of her tear ducts for some reason.
I don't know. I think that she's kind of doing what Nirvana did for us in the 90s. And it's like, okay, it's like a refreshing breath of air in this fucking stale industry where everybody keeps doing the da 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 all the fucking time. And I'm so sick of that shit where it's like, it's like, no, none of the content.
What the fuck are those guys doing? Jerking each other off?
Yeah.
In the middle of this fucking raging fire. They're dead. Okay.
Don't kill.
But I do like. I do like Billie Eilish, and I think she's got some great songs. And I think for the fact that she's like 17 years old, she's fucking.
Is she 17?
17 or 18? Yeah, like she's.
I mean, I won't deny that she has her fans, and she's clearly quite talented. And her music is not for me.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
more power
no
to
Jolene by Dolly Parton. I'll tell you that.
More power to you.
I just think
fuck off. It does the same thing as Jolene.
It does.
What?
Bad Guys by Billie Eilish is not Jolene.
I don't know what Bad Guys is.
Jolene,
I'm a bad guy.
Jolene. Man, welcome back to Pixel Junkies, where we talk about politics, superheroes, and sing shitty music.
There you go.
Fuck off. Jolene's good.
Jolene's a great song.
Jolene isn't the music.
I think Billie Eilish is doing some cool shit, and I think it's I don't often recognize pop artists for that.
There you go.
Man, we gotta be funny again.
Jordan's so brave. Jordan's so brave for coming out that Billie Eilish, one of the most popular musicians on the planet, is in fact listenable, and to show that we're non-partisan or whatever, she's dog shit. Thank you for watching.
That's what we think of as non-partisan. Is like any opinion that one of us takes on the couch. Aaron has to take the opposite opinion. Yeah. I love jalapenos, and Aaron's like, I fucking hate them.
Oh, I like jalapenos.
So
I fucking hate them.
There we go. We're balanced.
For the sake of
fair, and we're like Fox News if it wasn't dog shit.
That's why I don't drink.
Because you don't like jalapenos?
No, because I have to be the opposite of everybody else. Just fucking drinking alone all the time.
That's fair enough.
So wait, if we're all awful, who balances that out?
I'm fucking godly.
Well, godly.
You even said that kind of fucking. I'm godly.
Well,
Can you imagine
Jordan,
getting to the pearly gates at the end of your life and fucking Jordan's the guy sitting on the throne, looking down at you and fucking complaining about his band.
Damn it.
You're God and you're still complaining about your band.
Oh,
guys, I just had
he
this
fucking
really
tripped
bad
and fell.
yeah, he also went into low frame rate mode when he fell over.
He's definitely doing the grape stomping lady thing, like.
Oh man, it's like the beginning of the Avengers. Remember that?
What?
Was the Grand Central Station in the Avengers?
Nope.
Oh, I'm just thinking of the Lego game. Then never mind.
It's amazing. I think they do go.
They went to Germany in that one, and
I think that's
Loki was all like, Neil!
Winter Soldier, isn't
I'm
it?
pretty sure the Jew stands up.
Aren't they in time?
Holocaust survivor, I should say. I mean, they are in Times Square.
Civil War? Are they in Times Square?
I'm pretty sure this is the bridge where they do that really cool like back-to-back pose, and then Cap's like, here's the plan, and then what's his name shows up, Bruce Banner shows up in a little mobility scooter.
Oh, this is where fucking.
Well, that's the Stark. That's Stark Tower.
The stuff comes out.
Yeah, and then just turn around, Aaron. That's where the worm comes down. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah, well,
I'm bringing the party to you. Or
this
whatever.
is the MetLife building, which is Stark Tower in the Avengers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, why would they specifically choose the MetLife building, which is also the Snoopy fucking
Because in the lore, it was bought out by Tony Stark.
Okay.
It was the MetLife building, but he bought it.
Oh, cool. They actually kept it up to...
And it became the world's first energy efficient whatnot.
Yeah, and then he sold it, and they got a little tiny white box on the upstate for some reason.
Yeah. Upstate.
That's where it is.
Yeah. Like here's our new Avengers Avengers home, and then they never use it.
That's a great band.
What are you talking about? It's in all the movies.
They're from upstate New York.
Upstate girls.
No. They're actually a band. I played with them down in Nashville. They're really good.
The newer facility is in pretty much all the movies. Is in Ant-Man, Civil War, the Avengers like 2 through 4, Captain America.
Man, we didn't. Last episode, we didn't even get to the fact that was not that Ben Reilly was only like one of maybe 5 different clones of Spider-Man.
Was that last episode?
I don't give a fuck.
I thought it was this episode. You're talking about Superman last episode.
Yeah, no, it was this episode.
So you're talking about superheroes too much.
Do you think that's what Karen likes to listen to? Is Uptown Girl? That's why she has blast in her iPod as she's gunning people down.
Anything feminist.
Uptown Girl. She was living.
Not because she hates men, but because she loves women.
Who run the world?
Did you play
She hates men, but only when they're the manager.
Well, yeah.
To be fair, she also hates women when they're the manager as well.
Did you ever see that meme with the woman with the manager's hair? And it's like I'd like to speak with the manager, and she's got the mom like the. Oh my god, how do I explain this?
The Karen haircut.
The Karen haircut, and then the manager also has the Karen haircut. So it's like immovable object meets the irresistible force.
The irresistible force.
What is it called?
Oh man, there's Axe body spray. The force.
The immovable. What is it?
An immovable object meets an unstoppable force.
No, I think it's the irresistible force.
Why is it irresistible?
I don't know. I think that's what the tagline was for Andre the Giant versus fucking Hulk Hogan.
Well, that's wrong then. Luke, use the irresistible force.
You mean the axe you left in the cockpit? Yeah, that's the one.
It'll make you smell amazing. The Death Star will be loving to explode.
Definitely be an ad that fucking axe butt spray would do. Luke's doing the trench run. He sprays himself, and then like the Death Star blows up for some fucking reason.
Take
Unstoppable force.
Yeah, take that, Jordan's Star Wars knowledge.
What kind of cologne do you think, what kind of fragrance do you think George Lucas uses?
Well, Hidden Valley, obviously.
You think that's what the Big Bang was?
Oh, to Hidden Valley.
Can you imagine him taking a bottle of fucking a bottle of fucking ranch and do it like after he shaves? He does this like rubbing it in. How bad that would smell.
Oh god, don't even fucking make me remind me of a gumball dipped in ranch sauce.
What?
Jesus Christ.
You heard that, Adam, haven't you?
No.
Oh.
The guys dared me to eat a fucking gumball covered in ranch.
We went to get like pizza bread or whatever those things are called.
Yeah, yummy bread.
Why?
And then there was a gumball machine, and you had a little cup of ranch. So you put your gumball in the ranch and submerged it, and then ate it.
That was
some ranch gum. Man, George would loving it though.
It's the texture. It was the texture of it. Like, it's not even the taste of it. It was the texture that happens when gumball meets ranch. It was like instantly like liquefied. What combination of those
flavors did you think was gonna be good?
I didn't care about the flavor. It was the texture that really made me sick. It just tastes like ranch sauce. It tastes like sweet ranch sauce. But it was the fact that it melted. The gum turned to liquid. Like I don't even know. You can't kill a dog, can you?
You can.
Don't, Aaron!
Its legs are like... It was like going inside of its body. Every time I aim at a dog to get a closer look at it, Adam freaks out.
Well, I know you're going to shoot him because you're one of those dirty cat people.
There you go. Oh, wait. There we go. I got it.
He downed a rat. He downed a rat.
Also, that guy's freaking out because you were aiming a gun at him and shooting.
We're going to eat for a week. We downed a rat.
And the girl's like, help me!
I don't know. I don't get the whole, like... Don't kill dogs in games thing.
It's a fucking game.
It's like you just slaughtered 400,000 people.
But that's coming from a cat person. These are both cat people.
I kill cats in games too. Who gives a shit?
You kill them?
It's a video game.
You're a fucking monster.
I don't go out of my way to kill them, but if they get killed, I don't care.
Breath of the Wild just to hunt fucking animals. Like, that's the only reason I played that game.
Yeah, I've skinned literally millions of animals in Red Dead and eaten them.
And when you say millions, like, I actually don't think you're exaggerating at all.
Well, probably not. I mean, I've like put my whole fist inside a rabbit's anus and friggin' shredded it from its life force.
Jeez. To be fair, I have peeled a goose or a duck like an orange.
I love that you just rip them open and haul their guts out.
So this was fucking hilarious. I was on tour. I was driving home.
Jesus Christ!
Or not driving home. I can't remember. We were on the road and.
Does this involve peeling a duck like an orange?
Yeah, no, almost. So. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
You hit it on the road and it detonated.
No, it was my birthday when this happened.
Happy belated. I haven't said that in person.
Thanks. But yeah, so anyways, it was my birthday on this particular day, and my dad calls me, I think for the first time in the 7 weeks that I'm on tour, and he's like, "Happy birthday! I murdered a moose," and I was like, he's like, "It's so lucky that it was on your birthday," and I was like, "Was it?" He's like, "I slaughtered that motherfucker, got him right in the head," and you're like.
I was gonna say with a car
I
or a
got to get
gun.
some on me quad now.
He was like,
Are you nearby? Can you help me with that?
You got some lucky birthday, and I was like, "Oh yeah, great."
Like the ED calls you. I was like, "Happy birthday, Jeremy." He's like, "Who's Jeremy?" Fuck, John, Josh.
I killed
birthday,
a moose,
son.
Like,
I killed a moose.
You're definitely my only son. Like I got the name wrong.
I got a moose, so I shot him in the fucking head, and you're like, "All right." Cool.
This was a 50 caliber gun too. Blew the fucking antlers right off.
Shot him like that to get bullet corded him for me.
It was the funniest thing ever. I was just like, it was just like the most random,
the asshole.
The random phone call, right? He's like, "Happy
like
birthday!
a banana.
I slaughtered a thing for you."
You ruined the moose because the fucking bullet goes right through, taints every drop of meat on it.
Through picture it going right into his anus and it peeling apart. It's like unwrapping its skin and meat.
How many people have tried that in attempting to
like when you cut open a hot dog when you cook it over the fire? Do like what are they, the octopus weenies or whatever?
Christ. Yes, exactly that. Exactly that.
Well, take that, Red House.
What's Red House?
Oh, some kind of restaurant.
Oh,
telecoms. Never mind.
Are these real companies?
No.
I feel like they should have shattered, but all right.
Hang on. I finish cutting it out.
Don't worry, guys. I'm the best burglar you've ever seen. I can get us into this window without any noise.
You put 2,000 bullets in the front window.
Apparently, Jordan's dad loves shooting.
Oh yeah, moose.
More than his own
well, I mean,
son.
No, it's not that. It's just like he just doesn't know. He just doesn't get me as a person at all. Like, it's just so interesting because he'll just call and be like, yeah, fucking slaughtered the goddamn thing and shot in the fucking head. And you're like, that's horrifying to me. Like, I know I went hunting once, but, like, at the same time, you know, I don't really find that to be an appealing
I only hunt animal. It's the only... when I hunt with a knife only because I want to make it fair in the animals and also their people.
And that's why Adam has never killed anything before in his life.
Yeah. They're running away from me and I'm jogging sweatily trying to catch up, super out of breath.
Moose fucking...
Yeah, well, I mean, but moose around here, though, it's like you either kill them and eat them or they get exploded on the highway.
Yeah,
so
which is... It's totally fine. Like, I'm not against hunting. It's just the way that he said, like, you're so lucky. Like, you're like... It was like I was his good luck charm. My birthday was his good luck charm for getting a moose that day.
Yeah, it's the first time in...
Shot that motherfucker
First time in your entire existence where
right
you've
there.
been usul to him.
Yeah, your dad caught him, like, just executing the moose, like, mafia style. Like, he hasn't kneeled down praying.
No, it was just
my
like,
son's birthday, now fucking jumping from the bullet, what?
yeah, it's so fucked up. It's the funniest thing ever.
And then you just like cuts
He's
to him.
screaming that out across the forest in the movie.
He doesn't have a gun. You just see him like push down on a lever and it kaboom! Like the whole forest explodes. You just see like sinew and red mist fly out from a tree. Like, I got him! Yeah!
My fucking
I didn't even need to make sausage meat out of that. It's already sausage.
I was watching this podcast a little while ago where my boss was, they were talking about weird like events that like kind of paranormal events that had happened around Newfoundland. They talked about one, and it was like, the people on Bell Island in like 1981 or 82 or whatever. One day they heard a massive explosion. But nobody in the area had detonated anything. Police searched for days; they could never find anything, and all. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. I wonder what that was. And Bell Island's a community near here. And anyway, a few days later, I'm talking to my boss about that. He's like, when was this? And I gave him the date. He's like, yeah, it was this date, and like July 2nd at 2:30 in the morning in 1982. He's like, oh, that was me. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I was working for the military, and we were asked to dispose of some ordnance, but we just went out into the woods and blew it up. And apparently it was a cloudy night, so the sound waves bounced off the clouds and headed right for Bell Island and frightened the fuck out of everybody. And he just never told anybody.
Can you jump over that?
No, it won't let me.
Oh. But like in a real survival situation, would you jump from there and survive?
From this height?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You don't think so? If you got on top of that van?
You would.
You might survive. You'd break your legs though.
Yeah,
you think so?
Absolutely.
All right, Jordan, jump off the roof.
On that van though, if you made it to the van.
It wouldn't matter.
You go through the roof. I've jumped off like an 8 to 10 foot drop before. Also separate from when I almost broke my foot or did break my foot. But I've jumped off like a 10-foot drop before, and it's high.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can land on that, and you bend your knees all the way down and smash
I just
your
pictured
ass
Jeff
off the
Hardy
ground.
from a 17-foot
Like,
ladder through a table.
high.
Yeah, but they're specially trained athletes.
And they're also jumping onto like a springboard.
Yeah.
No, it's through a table. Go look that up.
Made out of like a balsa wood table.
Yeah,
onto
it
a
doesn't matter.
springboard.
You're still falling 17 feet onto your back. Like,
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah, and there's a
spring-
reason why fucking pro wrestlers, like, they all die in
I'm
their
not
40s.
denying it, but they
versus
survived.
ice-covered asphalt from like a 30-foot drop. Anyway.
Amazing.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll continue, or maybe even wrap up. Well, not next time, but we're getting close. A couple more episodes. So we'll see you then.
See you in a
everybody.
week.
Goodbye.